Hey there, Cancer. This is Jen here. I'm doing a reading for you guys for love for 2022. Um, so I was sitting here meditating and the cards started coming out. So I thought, let's just jump right in for the reading. We have this gorgeous, gorgeous Three of Wands here. I love this card. She's just waiting for that perfect wave to come in. She has a plan. She has a vision. She knows what she wants to do, where she wants to end up, um, and but she's just waiting for the opportunity, the timing. And I mean, sometimes the timing is never perfect, but I feel like she has such a plan and such a clear vision because the Three of Wands zooms out. I always think of it like a drone. If you send a drone up, it's just going to see, the closer it is to you, it's going to see just, what's right around you. But as it goes up, you can see the whole yard, then the whole neighborhood, then the whole town. And um, it just gives you that higher perspective. So if you think of it as on a timeline, like where have you been, where you are now, and where you want to go. Sometimes we get so hung up on the day to day. It seems like this is how it's always been and how it always will be. But again, this is more looking, where is this going in the future? What plans do I have in place when the timing is right? When in a love reading, to me, this means that if you're just thinking about relationships that way. If you're in a relationship, you have a plan for how it's going to move forward, whether that's moving in together, getting married, having kids, retiring, whatever that may be for you, for where you are in your romantic life. If you're single, this could be, okay, I need to make a plan of how to meet someone, and whether that's going online or going out. Okay, so the other thing I'm getting is maybe she's, don't get hung up on gender. Maybe they're thinking, oh, well, if I'm single, this is a good time to learn and do things I've had interests in. And so she's like, I'm going to learn how to surf. And maybe while learning how to surf, she meets someone. So if you are single and looking, an alternative to online dating is to do activities that interest you. And that, like my sister-in-law's sister took some sort of dancing. I can't remember what kind. It wasn't ballroom dancing. It was something, I can't remember what it was. I want to say it was more like of a dance with maybe Spanish origins, but I can't remember. And sometimes you think she dates men, like, oh, that doesn't seem to be something a lot of men tend to do. I don't know if that's true or not. That's my stereotype. But she met a guy and they're married. They're very happy. Like that's how. But she was out just like, I've always wanted to do this and I'm gonna go do it, and it just worked out. Beautiful Magician. This just came out for in a different deck, but for Leo. This gorgeous card. I'll zoom in for now. Hopefully I'll remember to zoom out so you can see them. The Magician says you have the ability to have the relationship that you want, to craft the relationship you want. Again, this was coming up in Leo's reading. And if you want a relationship that has good communication, then you need to communicate that. Then you having good communication is and crafting that and manifesting that and being the driving force behind that and taking action towards that, you will be able to manifest that type of relationship. And if you're with someone that doesn't communicate well, then saying, okay, well, this isn't a good mix. This person and I are not a good mix. Then doesn't mean they're either of you are bad people, um, but maybe that just means, okay, I have to keep looking because that's just not the right mix. Okay, I'm fidgeting here. 3 of Cups, going out. This is accepting invitations if it's possible. We have 2 3s here. This can be being together with loved ones. I always see this as like 3 sisters or 3 really close friends. Um, so with the 3 of Cups, some situation where you're invited to something, if you go, will hold the seed to maybe meeting someone, or if you're single, for example. This could also be if you're with someone having your time alone, right? I see having your time alone, but also having your time with your friends. So what I'm getting is making sure that you don't just meet someone and drop all your friends or drop all your activities, your interests. Um, 9 of Cups, wow. The Wish card, beautiful. What's that about? Passion, honeymoon period. Yeah, if you're in the honeymoon period, I have this caution of like, um, I had a friend who we used to go to concerts together, and not a ton because I don't go out a ton, but maybe a few times a year, and even maybe once a year it would be like an overnight somewhere, um, if it was just far enough away. And she met someone and she has never ever gone out with me again. Ever. I mean, we still talk and stuff, but it was like, what the fuck, man? Are we in high school? Um, so that was a bummer. 10 of Swords. So I'm almost seeing the 10 of Swords with that with this 3 of Wands. Let's put this because I think this is the more important one. Um, because of what you've been through in the past, because you've had some situations that just really were kind of mind fucks. You put your heart out there, you get like it didn't work out, and it really hurt you. It was hard. It was not fun. It really affected you. But it did fuel that 3 of Wands of really getting a higher perspective, and um, not everything is about this other person. I have a full life and friends and interests and all those sort of things outside of a relationship. So it's like being in a relationship that's still maintaining your your individuality. So I don't know if maybe you had trouble with that in the past, or it could be the other person. Maybe the other person just sort of seemed to stop their things and were just always sort of around waiting, or waiting for the other person to determine things. I don't know. The Strength card, though, with that Magician, is saying you have to speak up. And this doesn't mean there's something wrong, but you have to have that good communication. You have to ask the hard questions. How many kids do you want? How should money be handled? Where do you want to live? Where, to make sure that a lot of people ignore those things or think they're going to change the other person. But the strength card is having the courage to have those conversations that could bring something up where you have to make a decision. High Priestess, well, there's something that's nagging you internally. There's something that your intuition or your gut is saying, is making you question something. Like, is this too good to be true? The Star. No, there's healing here. So that trust your intuition. Maybe you think it's too good to be true and you're worried about that, and your mind is kind of in like a trauma response going, yeah, but it could go south. It could go south. It could go sideways at any moment. But I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think because you are so conscious of, um, you have a plan, you've thought ahead, you're making yourself vulnerable and letting the other person know your wants and needs, listening to your gut, you're healing. Because we have the Star card is healing, and it's dreaming and looking forward to things and feeling good about it. And you're excited. The Knight of Wands is not only the honeymoon period card, but it's just being fired up and excited and ready to move forward. And I should need to stop shuffling. What's on the bottom here? Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. You could be talking about moving in together. This is the beginning of a relationship, of a life together even. And Six of Swords. I almost said another Six of Swords, but that was, who did I just do? Leo. So moving away from the Ten of Swords energy to something better. Five of Wands also Leo had. This is you. I feel like in the relationship, you both challenge each other enough to, Nine of Cups again, happily ever after, the Wish card. You push it with the Five of Wands. I feel like you push each other enough to better each other. You're feeling secure enough in the relationship to sort of challenge each other and have those hard conversations. And any new, because look at this. We have the Magician, the Strength card, the High Priestess, the Star card, 2 Nine of Cups. I mean, the only negative card here is the Ten of Swords, but the Ten of Swords is like, that's done. Like, something you used to stress out about and think about and worried about has just lost its hold on you. You refuse to, it's just done. Like, it's over. The cord is cut. I don't know why I keep pulling more cards, but let's pull, because I don't really know why I feel the need to pull more cards. This is pretty beautiful. But you got to put yourself out there to get to this. In an existing relationship, again, you're reassessing things. You may be having conversations like, are we going to come together? Or are we going to break apart? Like, are we going to get real here and really work on this? And I think you will, if unless if it was a Ten of Swords situation, no. But if it's just a sort of the Three of Wands is a reevaluation, like where were we, where are we now, where are we going, and maybe making plans together. The stagnation um, was hurting things, and maybe making these plans and getting out and doing things. It could be the pandemic too was pretty stifling. Six of Pentacles, you want any new relationship has to have good give and take. Both people's um, wants, needs, thoughts have to be taken into consideration. There has to be a joint responsibility towards the relationship. I'm very fidgety. It's like maybe one of you can't sit still. I'm getting almost like an ADD, like go, 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 go. Like I'm sitting here fidgeting. I'm distracted by something over there. I don't have anything else to say about that, but that could be someone could want to go, 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 which it'll either fit with you or vice versa or not. The Emperor. You may be outside a lot. I'm really drawn by them being out in nature. I guess they could be a hunter. Um, this could be an earth sign, or they could be sort of have a connection with the earth. Like they like to do things outside. They like to be in nature. Um, Maybe not a homebody. Page of Swords. Good communication, which I think is really important. And Judgment. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a big decision about a relationship this year. Um, most things point to very positive. There's also some sort of this decision will be somewhat life changing. You'll kind of yeah. I don't see that in a negative way. So, for example, you could get married. I mean, once you're married, that's sort of a life-changing event. Look at they're a little like I don't know what they are. Little creatures. Cute. Yeah, I'm also drawn again. I mean, this is a pagan deck and takes place in obviously a long time ago without motors and electric lights, electricity, but I'm drawn to the land. I'm drawn to the nature, to the rural aspect, to the even a farm or some place you could grow some of your own vegetables or have some animals. Someone may help you out. Someone may help you towards a goal in this relationship. So maybe family. Just trust your gut. And you'll know. Some of you may be, oh, it's too good to be true. Well, you'll know. Trust your intuition with that high priestess, and she'll tell you everything you need to know. But you have to trust yourself that you can gauge whether it's right or not, and make decisions based on how things are going, not on fear or past experiences. Wow, I wish I was Cancer. This is an awesome reading. See you at the next video. Take care.